Last case of emotions, watching the world pass us by. Yeah. WandaVision.
May contain spoilers and things that you don't agree with, but we don't give a fuck. It's about WandaVision.
Ladies, gentlemen, wherever you are, whoever you are, however you are, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Is episode 2 of Last Case of Emotion podcast. I am Jah.
I'm Marsha Ambrosius. No, I'm not. I'm Nyla's mother. That's it.
You're Nyla's mother.
Refer to me as such.
That's a real regal title. I kind of like
It is.
Nyla's mother.
No, it's crazy. When I first got my pediatrician phone call, like, can I speak to Nyla's mother? And I was like,
you talking to me?
it's me.
Me?
Oh,
shit.
I am her. She is me. What do you want? Okay.
How can I help you?
It was great. Good stuff.
No, that's one of those like Tribe Called Quest. You got to say the whole thing. Like,
yeah, it is. Oh, I love it. So we're absolutely in a glass case of emotion.
Man.
Several of them actually. A multiverse, if you will.
A multiverse of glass cases.
Of glass cases. And we captured our reactions on episode 7 and WandaVision, man. You've just taken us to places that we didn't even think we would go. Like, this started because of a phone call. And I was like, Jason, I used your full government at that.
My whole government name. Jason,
please. Can we talk about this? So I want you guys out there to take a sneak peek at what we went through. Here you go.
Here we go.
It's time.
I'm about to watch it now. ... Help me. ... No. Hit me back in a few. ... To pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. Pick up the pieces. Tracy Morgan in Martin voice. Emojis.
Please enjoy Jason's highlights of WandaVision episode 7. He is snapping the fuck out.
All right, so it's 5 o'clock in the morning. As you can see, I'm wearing my emotional support hat because I have no idea what I'm about to see. Let's go. Here we go. The people need help. You're a dick. Fake Pietro. Talk to him, Monica. Talk to him, Monica. Hey. Come on now. Don't do me dirty, man. Please. It's early in the morning, man. Don't do me dirty. I'm not supposed to be nervous. I'm grown. Like, shit. It's like The Office. Created by Wanda Maximoff. She expanded the thing 8 miles. You duplicitous dickhead. She about to tell a whole bunch of lies. Oh, I got the Tonka truck. Oh, that's hard. I can see 2 Chainz pulling up to the club in this joint. Oh, boy, here we go. Cat Dennis kind of thick in this little suit. Now, hold on now. No dice. Oh, maybe some dice. Shit, she's in. Oh. Wait, what the... She referenced the show in the show about a show. Oh. Pop off. She giving her bars. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, mind your business, lady. Run along, dear. Who are you? Don't make me hurt you. Oh, this is getting gully. What's up with this mailman? This mailman is like, oh, this is getting gangster. This is getting big gangster. Agnes about to say some bullshit. Don't go in the basement. Now she's going to be the white girl in a horror movie who does exactly what she's not supposed to do. What is this? I knew Agnes wasn't shit. She is Agatha Harkness. Oh, shit. The name's Agatha Harkness. She has her own show. What is going on? Please stand by. Please stand by. I have to stand by. I don't want to stand by.
A few hours later, Marsha would see WandaVision episode 7 and snap the fuck out in her emotions also.
Has rewritten your cells on a molecular level twice.
I know what Wanda is feeling, and I won't stop until I help her.
My face remained in this expression for most of the rest of the episode until... Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit, Agnes.
And I killed Sparky too.
She killed Sparky!
It's gotta be an hour next week.
Yeah, so in case you couldn't tell, I was a little stressed out watching this week's episode. Like, and you know what's crazy about it is I don't even know that anything happened.
Dickhead.
Oh yeah. Come on, I was like, I felt the way about that. I don't trust that dude. All right, I'm gonna make that right clear right now.
No, but
I don't trust that guy.
It was, first of all, I'm trying to narrow down my best, like, my highlights of you watching this episode. I literally, it's like I watched the episode twice. I watched it with myself and I reacted the way I reacted, and then I watched it again with you, watching your reactions. It was freaking hysterical, man. I could not stop
I was
laughing.
feeling the type of way, man. I was I'm fresh out the sleep, so like I'm like fresh out of bed.
At least for me, it's 2 p.m. So I've had time to, I worked out.
You settled into your day.
I have
you figured out.
I'm relaxed.
Yeah, you're in a zen zone.
You woke up like, it's time. 5 in the morning. Let's really get into this. So so it was honest, is what I'm saying.
It was very honest.
Pure joy and pure honesty.
Yeah, no, it was straight honesty. Like we're not one of them shows. Like we're gonna keep it 100 here.
Yeah.
On this here podcast.
So let's go from the beginning. Let's go from the beginning of that episode. Like, where do we start? The Office theme? For crying out loud.
Office thing. Yeah, let's go there. Let's start with the Office theme. Like, I don't know how many people watching are like fans of the Office, but I think that most of if you watch this show, understanding they were going through sitcoms and the eras and all that kind of thing.
Amazing.
Of this era, there's not like a whole lot of like a lot of amazing sitcoms. Like there's a couple. There's
and
a couple
the ones that are gems, they've absolutely implemented.
They gave us in this 2000s era of the WandaVision show. You had to get The Office, you had to get Modern Family. Like that's pretty much the king and queen of sitcom television.
Exactly.
In the 2000s.
So they definitely did that. I enjoyed that. That was decent.
So they gave us that. So we start off with Wanda in the bed, right? I liked how they played this, right? Because the last episode, she froze everything. She expanded the hex all crazy, spread out all over the rest of New Jersey or whatever.
Right.
And so she kind of was like drunk off her power, right? Like she
wore herself out.
Yeah, she wore herself all the way out. Like I had a long night, she wakes up in a Halloween costume and she's looking.
You still got the outfit from the night before. Like that is a walk of shame.
But it was so relatable the way they did it, because like who has not had everybody's had this situation. Like you've had a long night that was a great night that you have all kind of memories from, and you wake up the next morning disgusted with yourself. Like what did I do? Who did I kiss in the mouth last night?
Them poor kids. It's like, is my mommy okay? I don't think so.
No, your mom's in bad shape.
I don't think she is.
Your mom's in bad shape, homie.
Going through something right now.
Yeah, she's going through changes.
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this. Where did you, because following that opening where she wakes up in a Halloween costume, whatever, she goes downstairs, stuff is glitching out, stuff is going crazy. She lets Agnes in.
Right.
Agnes.
Agnes.
She lets Agnes in. At what point did you become suspicious of Agnes? Like even if it's beyond this episode, like at what point did you look at her, or did you ever get to that point where you looking at her sideways, or did you kind of think she was legit?
I looked at her sideways because she was so much of a co-star of whatever this programming was that she had to have a significant role. I just didn't know when the term was going to take place. So anytime Agnes is around, I felt like it was either in protection of Wanda or the fact that these powers could supersede it being just programming. And I felt like she kept the set in check. And that was her role. I've always felt like as soon as I realized that, oh shit, this is something else, I always thought that Agnes had that place because every time she comes, it's to diffuse or everybody relax, So with this episode, the turning point for me with this Agnes boy, when she said, straight face, mind you, what would you think? I was gonna bite you? I wouldn't bite a kid. I bit a kid once, and
they just left it. They left it sitting right there. Like they didn't let her crack a smile. There was no like chuckle. It was like
I bit a kid once. The end, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, you're on that. Oh, okay.
So when it did turn, it was kind of this crescendo of this feeling that I feel like no one's oblivious. Everyone kind of knew, but it was just so ta-da in your face with it by the time it got there. So for me, that was it. It was the I bit a kid.
Okay, so let's stay on Agnes for a second, right? Because in watching people's reaction to this episode, there's a lot of people that are like, oh, okay, so Agnes is the villain. Like she's the villain. She's the one doing this. And I don't take it like she's the villain. Like she obviously is, she has her own motive for doing whatever she's doing, right?
Right.
But I don't think that she's still acting by herself. I still feel like there's something else. There's still something else.
Her very broad statement was, oh, you're not the only magic being in this place. Okay, so like, what did you think if I'm not the only one, is it you and I, or are there others? And
or is it
why?
A few of them?
Yeah, it's the why. So I get that. But as far as being an arch nemesis or something evil, no, because she has been nurturing or caring or careful with Wanda. And it might be malicious because she might just keep it in check because she wants it for her own agenda.
She's using it for her own, right.
So I get that, and I'm trying to figure out where that in turn goes, but then my mind just went 1,000,005 ways when Monica was like, look here, bruh. This here Wanda, blue eyes, her eyes were bluer than mine.
Like listen, like you sort of look on Wanda's face when she saw Monica was blue.
She realized she was like, oh, you want to fight? You want to catch these hats? Oh, we got the same hands? Oh, okay, let's go then.
We got the same hands. Yeah.
And I loved that whole moment.
That exchange, that whole,
because it was power versus power. It was like, look, we can either kill each other, fam, or you can understand that I'm powerful, you powerful. I'm trying to figure out how far you're gonna take it because I know that you're hurting, and why is all of this happening? What you want to do, fam? It was like a woman to woman. What you want to do?
I'm coming to you as a woman.
Yeah, and she walked away, and it was like, all right, this is gonna be good. This is getting better. This is great.
You know the part I thought was dope too was like it's a small thing. It probably doesn't matter in the long run, but the fact that Monica just came in the crib, like it wasn't like a
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Wanda, open the door. It was like, no,
this is nothing. This is stage.
This is all
whatever.
stage. I don't even care if I'm
And
interrupting your take or whatever. Like, I'm coming in your crib. This is what's going on. Whoop-de, whoop-de, whoop. As soon as she said Vision's name, Wanda was like, no.
Slow up. So
relax.
Okay, Vision.
Yeah.
He's well aware, and all I feel like he wants to do is tell his wife, babe, chill, man, chill. You're hurting people. Chill. You hurt me. Clearly, I'm not supposed to be here, fam. And
with
now
the
that
Cox.
I am, like, oh, yeah. And once so when she finds out how he actually got there, it hurt him even more. So I don't even know what that standoff is about to look like.
So here's the thing, right?
Episode.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if it's going to be a standoff, because the conversation that he had with Darcy in the truck, where she tells him, "Look, I've been watching this show for a week now. WandaVision, like she just specifically called it WandaVision, which I thought was funny. But she was like, I've been watching WandaVision for a week now, and like you and that lady really love each other. This is what y'all supposed to be. Plus, she had to watch you die, fam, twice. Right. So like, and the look on his face as he was receiving the information was like, oh damn, like okay, my wife is crazy.
So is Darcy a tool?
No, I think Darcy is legit. I think Darcy just wants to make the situation be cool.
So this is my thing. I'll be watching 2 other shows and applying it to logic and strategy. Now, information is power. Okay. Always. So to use Vision and Wanda's love against each other is a form of power. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like giving him that tidbit kind of loosened the reins on him being able to do anything irrational.
Yeah, because the look on his face was like, all
right, like, no, she really does. Yeah, but she
went through it watching me. So of course she's spazzing out because she just watched me die. And so she's gonna be a little bit thrown off or whatever the case is. I didn't think about it from the standpoint though of Darcy being a tool. That would be a crazy plot twist if it turns out that Agatha,
because she's
Darcy
kind of twisting everything, and it's like my whole thing comes back down to this multiverse of a hex that is happening within that space where that Mind Stone exists. That's the bottom line. From what I'm looking at is that's the bottom line. That's the power. Wanda, you are a tool because at the end of the day, we know that your grief has superseded your logic. So you're going to recreate that for us because of your power. Now, what we can do with our power and our knowledge is take that Mind Stone back. And give us a few that's more powerful than Thanos. What's my man's name? Doctor Strange. What's the arch nemesis? Has a sister. I just read up on this. Dormammu.
Dormammu. Dormammu was who we dealt with in the first Doctor Strange.
Right. Show. So if Dormammu gets a hold of, I can now go within this hex and retrieve and bounce to a whole other dimension with this Mind Stone that does exist there. It can exist elsewhere, and that's always going to be my bottom line.
That's true. And not for nothing, like he's not the only, he's definitely one. When you put it in that context, he's definitely one that seems like he could benefit off.
So like I say, with this knowledge is power, with this Darcy situation, even though she's playing up the whole Wanda, it's because you love him. And that's why I wants to keep everything hunky-dory, because at the end of the day, she's able to create that. Forget the chaos of it and the fact that she's, possessing people to do it, that part, she has enough power to recreate a Mind Stone. So you can play nice like Agnes came in the door with a whole bunny rabbit and everything is hunky-dory. Darcy's on the other side of it, monitoring this, and now she's inside of it. Able to get it inside. So understand the approach. Monica went in there with some, I have to stop this lady. Darcy's there by accident, but now she knows. So don't play the whole, woe is me role. What did you say? She thick? She all thick in the circus.
That little outfit they gave her, she was real thick in that circus outfit.
So go ahead, Darcy. With your little thick
hey, listen, bro. I'm not mad at you, player. Like,
so that's how I feel.
That's interesting. I mean, at this point, we got 2 episodes left, right? I can't put anything past how crazy this show. Yeah, like I don't know how this show is gonna go. At this point, they've told us truth and they told us lies, and they told us the lies was the truth, and they told us the truth was the lies, and so they've got us as backwards as Wanda is. Pretty much no one knows what's going on. The people in the show don't know what's happening. We don't know what's happening. Everybody's lost, and this thing is gonna have to resolve itself in some kind of way. So we'll see how it goes, but it's gonna be interesting because in the comic books, Agatha Harkness is like, I guess she's kind of a villain and not a hero, but like she does help Wanda in the comic books. She's a witch. And they have witch camaraderie. So she puts Wanda onto some skills. She babysits the kids, but then also she's the one that ultimately tells Wanda, like, your kids are fake. Like, I was playing you. I made your children out of like devil DNA. Like, this isn't real. Like, what are you, stupid? And then that's what
it was Agatha.
Speaking of that, shout out to Catherine Hahn. That was actually Catherine Hahn singing that song. Like, in addition to like the 2 people that wrote it.
I love her. Like, I love her.
She's amazing. Her price is gonna go way up. Like,
it should have been up. From Step Brothers should have been up. I was like, listen here, she is one of the funniest people.
1,000%. People.
Period. There's nothing. She can do no wrong for me in my eyes. So I'm thankful that this role will not only grow, but I'll just be hyped to see what she does with it and where it goes. But Agatha All Along as a theme and implementing the monsters and everything I love about all this creepy was just a genius move on your part.
1,000%.
Just shout outs to the execs on that one. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, the people that, hold on, let me start calling them the people. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you their names right now because I was halfway shocked by this yesterday. And
I'll be trying to stay off the net until Friday. Until Friday.
I don't blame you.
I need till the Wednesday, and then everyone's going to start conspiracy theorying. And it's sad because we're a part of this now.
Okay, so Kristen Anderson Lopez and Robert Lopez. That's the husband and wife who wrote the song. Not only did they write the Agatha All Along, they wrote the Frozen joints too.
Oh yeah, listen.
What are those checks looking like? Like what? Yeah,
we're fans. Okay, we have everything over here. Like seriously, like they
let it go. What does the let it go check look like?
I don't even know. Because first of all, my daughter by itself are giving them all the royalties. all the residuals is off of my kid. So everybody's kid. That's insane. But it's beautiful when you could capture moments like that. So
yeah, timeless classic. It was.
What's this next episode gonna be? If it was, because it went from The Office to the Monsters, so you're kind of like jumping around, especially with all the glitches. It could be anything, which is kind of what makes me excited about it, because they don't have to stick to an era. It kind of goes. It could be everything. It could be anything.
Yeah, no, all the.
Where are the kids? Where are the kids? It's Sparky, first of all.
That was cold-blooded at the end too.
Wait a minute.
One thing they have the song, but then like, I murdered your dog too, dog.
Wait a minute. Because you said that she was a witch and she made the kids off of demon blood.
Yeah, good. Yeah, now you see.
How to use the blood of Sparky.
See how dark this is getting?
Oh, God, it's going.
See how dark this is getting?
I don't like it.
I feel like next episode is going to be like, it could be Like for all we know, the next episode might be the Monsters and Modern Family, and like everything might. Cause they're gonna have to fill in the holes now. Before we get to the finale, they're gonna have to answer a lot of questions that we have, so that the final show can just be
give me the big recap and then punch me in the face.
And then beat me down and stomp me to the floor. Right.
Because I'm okay with that now. I love that.
I'm totally okay with the abuse. Give me the pain. I'll deal with it. Like
bring it.
Come on, Cletus. Come on, Cletus.
Come on, Cletus.
Come on. Ain't nobody scared of you.
Dang, 8 Miles expansion. It could have gone even further than that because she's out of control. Wanda is out of control.
So here's the thing, right? So the way this is set up, at least right now, there is. Let's just address the players on the board, right? So it's Wanda and Vision and the kids.
Mm-hmm.
It's Agatha.
Mm-hmm.
It's all along. It's Sword because the only thing we really got out of Sword last episode was Hayward tells the lieutenant or whatever, we launched today. So what are you launching? What exactly are you launching? Like you have something that here's a question. When you have Vision dissected in the lab, right? Because they're gonna have to show us, I'm assuming they're gonna have to show us what happened when she went to get Vision's body.
Right.
Was that the only Vision? Has you already created multiple
right?
This is
that's
what
the one that worked.
That's the one that worked, and she grabbed that one, and now you got another one that's going to come through there. So is it going to be Wanda and Vision and Monica
and Visions and Vision
and Vision and Sword and Agatha and they still haven't addressed Dottie. They went this whole time haven't said nothing about Dottie, and then she showed up being newsy neighbor. When Wanda and Monica are beefing in the front yard, only people in the street is the shady mailman, who I need to understand too, because
I feel like he was a glitch. I feel like it's almost like what's it like another show where your house is being surveillance. We have surveillance on the house, and it's everybody that was supposed to be playing their part is going, oh, is it popping off? Is it popping off? And I feel like the mailman was just waiting for it to pop off. And then acts accordingly. Yeah. I feel like everybody, even though there are some tools in there, there's tools in there. There's possessed people, yes, but the tools, they're all in there as another Agnes. Well, now freaking Agatha. There's a bunch of Agathas in there to go, hold up, wait a minute now. And you don't realize it. It's your mailman. It's the freaking whoever serves you ice cream in the friggin' little town. Like, it's something.
It's something. Hell, I mean, we still don't know. I mean, we can only assume right now that the Pietro is fake, but is Pietro fake ass Pietro? Fake. Yes, that's officially his name now. Like, we cannot be referred to any of the fake ass Pietro. Yeah. But is he the way the episode ended with the end credits scene? So is he working for Agatha? Is he someone else who's pretending, who's turned himself into Pietro to further fool everybody? Like, what is going on here? Because the theme song, Agatha's theme song, makes it seem like she wasn't there from the beginning.
Right.
And she didn't make the hex. It seemed like she came floated down into the hex.
Yeah.
I see what's going on. Oh, I see an opportunity to manipulate. I see an opportunity to take advantage of what's happening here.
And that's my whole point. It's like a loophole of a multiverse that Wanda's power has caused all of these people to go, oh, hold on. Wait, Vision's in it? That means the Mind Stone is in it? Oh, I'm about this. Right. I'm settling into suburbia. I'm now living my best life in this residential little neighborhood that
I'm gonna get me a piece
has
of
all of these things. I'm gonna get a piece of this. So even this is where I'm like, even the nicest person, it's just
suspect.
Knowledge is power, and everybody's suspect. I don't care.
All y'all.
I feel like the only honest person for me is Monica, because she's acted.
She wants to
truthfully
in
each scenario. It's like, no, wait, guys, stop this. Or anytime Wanda's come, no, she's just hurt and she doesn't want to hurt us. Let's reason with her. Everybody was guns out. We ready. What are you ready for? And why? Because you know a real answer. I feel like Monica is the most oblivious to the actual bigger picture, or whoever this puppeteer actually is. That she's acting out through honesty and like, yo,
there's a certain she's honest, but there's also like a certain
woman
naivete.
Woman to water. Have you? That's where she's coming from.
That's how she's
and I
coming
feel
from.
that. I feel that.
But you're right though. She is like, I feel like she is the true hero. Every situation she's acting the heroic way of it. But she's also naive to what's really happening.
And that's why she's doing what she's doing.
Right.
But now she's got the blue eyes.
Now she can see, right? She can understand visually everything what's going on.
I feel
like that's the metaphor.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that's the metaphor. Like she might be the one to figure it out before we figure it out at home. Like she might end up coming to Wanda, like, because she was getting through to her when she told her, like, check it out. I've lost something too. Like, you're not the only person that's hurt out here. Like I lost something too, and
that's
I'm
the power
hurt.
where Agatha, or someone that can manipulate your love for kids or a puppy, things that are tangible, but ultimately in the WandaVision multiverse, it's not real. Wanda saw her pain as honest and real.
And she knows.
You have lost your mother. I did lose my husband. That's tangible. That's true pain, not all this other shit. So I feel like, what the fuck are you gonna do now, Wanda?
Well, that's the thing about it, right? You could see she was getting through to her, but at the same time, she was like, I ain't taking this down, though. I mean, I feel you. Yeah. I feel you, but this is my world, squirrel. Like, I got, like, don't make me hurt you. Yeah. When she said that, I was like, I thought we were just having like a genuine conversation. Now you want to hurt
me? It was the back off, but you also had the Agatha, come on, dear. You know what I mean?
That
manipulation. It's the manipulation. It's this one and this one. So
stop. Like, don't.
But she still didn't make a move, which she could have, because she knows better. She knows somewhere deep down. She knows, and I need the exchange with her and Vision to go the fuck down, however it goes down.
Yeah, no.
Because what does this morning after look like? What does this one look like? For everybody, for Agatha, Agatha wakes up happy as shit, probably with Sparky on a fucking one of them, the deer hunter Jones on the wall, like
Sparky's head over the fireplace.
Like she's chilling, she's in her element now, because I feel like that was her coming out party. It was,
pretty much.
So she's gonna be fine. Monica is gonna be the version of Wanda in the the intro of this episode, faded. Right. She's exhausted. She just bust through a whole friggin' dimension on her lonesome, transformed. She is tired.
Listen, Vision, like, I get it. He's probably gonna come back with like empathy, but like when Wanda has to tell him that the kids are missing. Like, we gotta have a conversation. Yeah, we gotta have some hard talk. Like, we can't just let this fly, bro. Like,
I don't think his rationale will come into play as far as these aren't real or none of this is real. That love that he has for her, and those are his children now.
Regardless, regardless of everything, those are still the kids. Like,
if it's Agatha or whoever, don't stand in my way about my kids, fam. As a wife.
Gotta go.
And a mother. I just couldn't imagine.
You imagine that? You imagine that?
So I know. I'm excited. What day is it today? Jesus. We have time.
Wednesday. We still have to wait. We have 30. We have about 39 hours.
Oh yeah. You have 39. I can't do the 5 a.m. I could not keep my eyes open for midnight. It's not happening. And I've got good night to school. Oh yeah, no. So yeah, we're gonna be doing the same reaction type shit that we did the last time.
These last two are gonna be crazy. because I was already hyped up last episode, and like nothing happened last episode that. Yeah, we had some reveals and some things, but nothing happened. I couldn't believe, but I was already on 10 with just what I was seeing unfold. But now we got this episode 8 and this episode 9 where it's like this is it.
It's happening.
We're standing on the precipice of glory, and it's either going to be dessert or disaster. And
I want to talk about this remix.
Leland Philpot.
Leland Philpot.
Shout out to you, brother.
Now, as a creative, of course, that's how I heard it in my head. I think everybody heard it in their head that way. It's like, what have you been singing? Agatha All Along. That's what I've been singing. Don't know about you. So, yeah.
This is what this show has inspired in creativity and content of all kinds.
It was Agatha. It was Agatha All Along. Hey! It was black. It was black leather couch in somebody's club, and I was standing on it.
I need women in fishnet stockings bringing me bottles of champagne while that song plays. Sparklers and all of that while Agatha All Along plays. I feel like that's one of those songs you can do a quick check to see like who are the like-minded people. Like if you would just pull up at a red light and just turn it joint up real quick and just look around and see who reacts, and then you can see, okay, you real. I know you know. Like
I'm with you. It's the trap version of They Live. You put on the shades, you can see the zombies.
And then you just everything makes sense. All right. Yeah, shout out to that brother, man. Shout out to him, man.
Yeah, he did that. Had to shout that out.
He definitely did that.
So for the next 2 days, we'll just twiddle our thumbs and then
suffering in silence, man. Suffering in silence.
Then we'll see what's up for this next episode, and we'll talk about that too. But
we'll be back to get into it. Oh, you know what? Before we even get out of here, just today.
Oh, I know what happened today. Go
Marvel released the new title for the Spider-Man movie.
The real new title, because Zendaya, I believed you. I believed you. I believed you for 5 minutes.
And Tom Holland, they sent us on like a dummy mission yesterday with the title of this damn.
I mean, Homewrecker was hilarious.
Homewrecker would have been a great Slice would have been super like.
Yeah, that was funny too. Homewrecker, I was going with though, because the ratchet version of Spider-Man I was looking for.
Right. Yeah. Like that, I think Homewrecker would be like if Spider-Man was like Drake and he like stole your wife from you, then it would be like Homewrecker. Like Spider-Man, No Way Home.
No Way Home.
No Way Home. I dig it.
I dig it because I'm expecting multiverses of, oh my God, how did we get here? How did we get here?
And why can't I get back?
Who are you? Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And there's going to be so many memes made of this, and I can't wait.
I think it gave us a much clearer picture about what's going to happen in the MCU for the next year to year and a half or so between WandaVision starting this and then, somewhere the multiverse comes into effect where Spider-Man is, the title pretty much says like he's at the end of this movie, he's going to be stuck somewhere. He's not going to be able to get back to where he's at. And then that movie is supposed to lead into Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness to where now everything is twisted. And
do you think he visits the Hex?
I think I'm putting an early bet on it. If there's some bookie out there listening to this, and there's somebody who lives in Vegas listening to this who can put me onto the odds of what's happening, someone tell me what the odds are of Doctor Strange going to the Hex.
Because like who had the flying helicopter? Remember when she found? Remember when something was hitting the windows? The episode 1 or 2?
That was episode 2. That was the drones that they were flying in there that were basically
spying on them. And they had all the symbols on there. And where are all of these kids? The milk carton kids. That's another one in this episode too. I think I want to say when the milk. That's what we didn't. I didn't rewatch it, so I don't know if it was one of her kids that was on the milk carton.
But that's the mystery. Everyone's trying to figure out like who. It clearly says missing, and the kid looks like one of her kids. But
is that Spider-Man?
It could have been. It could have been Spider-Man. Like we don't at this point. Everything is an option because
it wasn't definitive. Because I would have chalked it and just rewound it. I don't like pausing. I will hold my pee when I'm watching this shit. Like I don't want to. Don't lose momentum. Like I'm just watching the shit, and I was like, no, it wasn't as distinctive. Where I'm like, oh, wasn't that her? I didn't see it. It was just another missing situation. But what if it is Spider-Man?
Listen, everything.
Put your bread up. Put your bread up.
Put your bread up. Put your bread up. Put your bread up. But everything is possible at this point. So I guess we'll see.
And what's that? Christmas. So it's about to be March. Anybody who's paying bills, Christmas is around the corner. Okay, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
it's not far away.
And I'm not gonna hold you. Like I want to be a responsible adult, but I'm going to the movie theater to see that.
Hopefully by then I'll feel comfortable to do so. If not, I'm absolutely bringing Lysol spray, gloves, 10 masks, and I'm probably going to buy out the entire theater and have only family members seated 6 feet away from me.
Listen,
I think if that's what it takes, I've got to see this shit.
Listen, if I have to wear
sound, big screen, all of it, I need all of it.
If I have to wear the beekeeper suit from episode 2 to go see Spider-Man, I absolutely will put on the beekeeper suit from episode 2 and go.
I'll look like Marty McFly when he goes to see his dad and pretends to be Darth Vader.
Yes, if I have to put on, yes.
I mean, he grew up to be a great writer because of that. So that would be me in the movie theater.
It's not like it worked out in the long run.
It absolutely freaking. Do you know that the Oculus was supposed to update their Disney app and the Avengers is supposed to get their whole land? And it keeps saying coming soon. And I feel like they're personally attacking me. Get your shit together, Oculus. Like when you put the Disney shit on, you're in there, you can see the castle, the fireworks go off, you look to the right, you're literally looking at the fucking Death Star and shit. The Millennium Falcon comes flying out. It's amazing, like it's next level. And you look there, and it's Tony Stark and the building and all of its glory, the shit, and coming soon. The fuck. When is soon? Give me a date at this point. Even if you said 2022, at least I have something to look forward to. Just saying coming soon.
Give me something to put in my heart.
Yeah, I need it.
Give me something to put in my heart.
In my heart.
In my heart. Please, thank you.
That was a tangent, but yeah, that's how this goes.
It matters. It matters. It all matters.
It does. So
it all matters.
How we end all of our episodes, even though there's only been 2 of them, but it just makes sense.
Yes, it is time for the glass case face. So episode 8. Hashtag glass case face. So episode 7 plays out, you know what happens. And episode 8, hopefully it'll be a little bit longer and you watch the whole episode, you get to the end. And then after you've seen everything that you've seen for the past 30, 40, hopefully an hour, you make this face.
Yeah, I'll probably, yeah.
Sounds like me.
Yeah, that's probably me.
Mm-hmm. Yep, definitely me.
No, it couldn't be that. No. Maybe.
Maybe.
A couple of things.
It could be
a couple of things.
That's the thing. We don't know. Like, is it going to be sad? Is it going to be?
I'm like,
is it going to be like? What do I do with my hands? I don't know what to do with my hands.
Talladega Nights. I don't know.
We'll
but I'll tell you what we will be. We'll be in a glass case of emotion.
Please stand by. Please stand by. I have to stand by. I don't want to stand by.